is going to be an overall general energy reading for my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Keep in mind, Libra, I trust that when these messages find you, they find you at the right time. All of my readings are timeless. Libra, I hope this message finds you while you're in good health and good wealth. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Minor adjustments. And I hope that you do something you love today, tonight, this afternoon, wherever you're at on your journey of life. Because you deserve to enjoy your time here, Libra. We all do. On the pre-shuffle, Libra, we got the Sun reverse, Judgment, the Nine of Wands, Page of Cups reverse, Five of Cups reverse, and the Devil. I'm feeling as though, Libra, there's a certain relationship here, right? With all these cups. There's only two cups. But I see the Six of Cups right here too. There's a certain relationship here, or a relationship that you have with yourself, right? It's making you feel you're feeling a bit held back, right? You're feeling as if you're not reaching your full potential or experiencing the happiest of days, because within this connection, within this dynamic that you either have with somebody else or with yourself. It looks like it's with somebody else, a relationship you might have with someone that you have a deep history with, right? But you're feeling as though it's just holding you back, right? All it's doing is preventing you from getting new opportunities and experiences that are going to actually contribute to your happiness. But right now, all it's doing for you, Libra, I think you're in a deep state of reflection about this certain relationship or dynamic, right? But regardless, I think you're doing a lot of reflecting on what it's doing to you now, right? Because we have the Sun in reverse, Judgment, the Devil. I don't think it's feeling worth your time anymore, or worth your energy or efforts. And I think that you know this, you definitely know this in your heart of hearts, right? With the Page of Cups reverse and the Five of Cups reverse, this is showing me, this is a pre-shuffle, by the way, this is showing me that, like, you're not really interested in trying to save this or make it work, because right after that we have the Devil. You're kind of coming to terms with the fact that this relationship, this dynamic, this person, place, or thing, right, that you possibly could have a deep history with, you're just coming to terms with the fact that it is what it is, right? With the Sun in reverse, it is what it is. Sun in reverse, Judgment, and Nine of Wands. I mean, at one point in time, it might have felt really cool, like really good, really beneficial to you, very nostalgic, very important to you, right? But over time, things were said and things were done that left you feeling as if that left you feeling, number one, kind of shitty about yourself or the dynamics or the situation, but number two, it just left you feeling like you were not good enough, right? With the Five of Cups reverse and the Page of Cups reverse. And that's why this Devil card is here. The Devil card is there after that. Like, it left you feeling as though you weren't good enough, but that was not the reality of the situation. And that's what you're coming to terms with, right? No matter how invested you were in this situation, in this dynamic, I feel like you're coming to terms with the fact that you deserve better. Like, you know that you deserve better than this. I think this Nine of Wands is you kind of reflecting on why you let it become what it became. Not to say that it's your fault, but why you stayed in it after being made to feel as if you were not enough, right? I think that's you kind of like reflecting on yourself as to why you let your happiness and joy and life force energy be drained by people, places, and things that knew what they were doing, right? They knew what they were doing. Oh, look, we got the Five of Swords that just popped out. Yeah, this might not have ended in the prettiest way. Might not have ended in the best way. You might have just took your power back, right? That could have made some people uncomfortable, Libra, but at the end of the day, we don't care about those people because after I mean, what do they expect, right? They're making offers to you. Is what I'm seeing right here. The Page of Cups reverse, Five of Swords, Five of Cups reverse. This could definitely be a relationship, but they're making offers to you that are not, they're not what you offer somebody of the Six of Cups, right? You give the Six of Cups somebody that you see as a soulmate, or just like a somebody that you have a deep resonance with, somebody that you don't make the Page of Cups in reverse type of offer to them. You don't give them the breadcrumbs and expect them to stick around forever, right? Because it's going to lead to their unhappiness, and eventually they're going to wake up to that, right? So that's what you did with this Judgment, Nine of Wands. You woke up to it. You look back on it. Maybe you didn't want to leave, but maybe you feel as if you should, or you did leave, right? Because you're not putting up with the bullshit no more with the Page of Cups reverse and the Five of Cups reverse. You're not putting up with people, places, and things making you feel less than when you're way more than. And then we have the Devil at the end, and it's like maybe it wasn't the easiest thing to leave because your heart was invested in it. But we got the Ace of Cups right here, and it tells me, Libra, the new beginnings that you were seeking, whether it's within this connection or whether it's within life itself, you get, right? They're on their way to you. I think that this new beginning, this emotional fulfillment, this justice, right? Like, I'm seeing this is justice for you because of what they put you through, right? You deserve nothing less than at least a new beginning. And if it is within the connection relationship, then it's them changing their ways or you making it clear that they got to change in order to keep you around. But with the Five of Swords being in the middle here now, it's like, I think you just kind of like, you came to terms with what it was and you chose new, right? But we're going to get you overall energy, Libra. Let's see what's going on. What's going on in your life, Libra? I hope this message finds you in good health and good wealth. I always start lives really weird. Hangman, Four of Pentacles reverse. Okay. Trying not to be so closed off, right? Trying to be more open with the people, places, and things around you about how you feel. Okay. There's a lot of cards. Oh yeah, Libra. Magician. I told you. Powerful. Overall energy with a Magician. Libra. Bottom of the deck. Four of Pentacles reversed still. Oh, Libra, I love you, right? And there's nothing you can really do about that. No matter how hard you try, right? Like, and I know the Lovers in reverse, Towers in reverse, Four of Pentacles reverse. You're gonna try to, you know, dodge this love, run away from it. You can't escape it because I just love you, Libra. That's just what it is. The more you can accept that, get used to it, embrace it, right? The easier it's all gonna be for us. Because I love you, Libra. But for real though, your new beginnings are here, and it's like you choosing to leave this, or I don't know, state your mind, Libra, is exactly what has you choosing to like take control of the situation with the Magician in, as your overall energy is what leads to, and disconnect from this connection, you taking matters into your own hand, knowing what you deserve, knowing what you don't, and just putting your foot down really is what leads to your heart, your the way, like your, what am I trying to say, is what leads to you feeling like you can open up to the world again, open up to yourself again, right? This connection was holding you back from a lot. It really was. We have the Queen of Wands right here too. So now, I don't know, I feel like you're feeling empowered enough after the release of this, or after the revision of this connection, if you're still with them, after the completion, really. Ten of Swords, Ace of Pentacles is what it allows the new to start coming in for you, right? Because you were really bound, you were really held back from feeling, I don't want to say allowed, but from feeling like you even would want to, right? You would want to open up to someone new, because in the past you were getting all these like just enough type of reciprocity from this person, place, or thing, right? So if it's a job or a relationship or whatever, it's like you would kind of, you would try and try, but you were just met with this energy of the other side half-ass trying, but in only doing that to keep you attached and latched to them, right? With this devil, they were only doing that to make sure that they could keep you in their life, Libra, because they valued you to some degree, right? They saw you as somebody that maybe they were seeing you as a source of happiness, and by keeping you bound, draining your happiness, your potential, right? But we got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords, so it's like you learned a lot from this. You learned a lot about yourself, and you're moving towards the new, right? I think you're releasing this. In the center of your pre-shuffle, we have the Five of Swords. I don't even think you're going to feel bad necessarily about how you choose to release it, because you know that you didn't deserve whatever was done. Three of Cups reverse. I don't know. You're not really trying to be a part of any type of connection right now that is not Three of Swords. Yeah, shit. You're not trying to be a part of any connection right now that is not going to be genuine with you, right? You don't want people that are going to be backstabbers with this Five of Swords energy and the Page of Cups reverse. You don't want people that are going to take you out of your balance. But we have the Six of Pentacles right here and the Nine of Cups. So I think you taking your power back, choosing you, right? Choosing this new beginning, Ace of Cups, choosing this new beginning for you is what really does bring you back into balance with yourself. We have the Devil right here. You got to free yourself from that energy, though. Could be dealing with a Leo. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. We're going to get your spread. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, center reading, we got Two of Cups, Chariots reverse. Okay. I feel like you were really trying your best, right? To make it make sense, to make the whole situation make sense. King of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles reverse. Nine of Wands again, and the Emperor reverse. And the Sun. And the Ten of Pentacles reverse. And the Devil reverse. I'll speak on them all. Libra. I don't know how long this reading is gonna be, but I'm gonna try to get to the point quicker. Okay. All right. Center of your reading, we have the Two of Cups. There's a connection here, right? Something very important to you, something that you've been invested in for a long time, something that you have given a lot of yourself to, something that has given a lot of itself to you. Okay. Regardless, we have the Magician here. So you're trying to do everything you can to make this connection work, right? You're trying to manifest abundance, prosperity, health, wealth, joy, and love into this connection. You're trying your best to make shit work, right? We got the King of Pentacles here. You're trying to manifest this reality with this connection that is going to be long lasting, right? It's going to have longevity, prosperity. It's going to be something that you look back on one day and you're like, yes, all the sacrifices I made for this person, place, thing was worth it. But you're also, to start your reading there, the Page of Pentacles, right? So you're trying to get a deeper understanding of the situation at hand. Why do you feel this unhappiness within this connection if it's supposed to be something that makes you so happy, right? Ace of Cups, Six of Cups. It's supposed to be something that feels refreshing and freeing to be in, right? You want to feel free within the connection. I don't mean free in the sense of like single or not single. I just mean like you can be yourself unapologetically, and you can allow the other person, the other energy, to be itself unapologetically, and that is enough, right? I think that's the type of freedom you're seeking. But with the Page of Pentacles and then the Nine of Swords after, it's like you're trying to understand where this unhappiness is stemming from, why it's occurring, why it is present, why, like, how could it be present, right? What are they doing that is, or what are you doing, or what are you not doing, or what are they not doing that is making you feel this sense of uncomfortableness, uneasiness within this connection, right? Center of your pre-shuffle, we have the Five of Swords, and for the Two of Cups to come out in the middle of your spread, it's like you're thinking, I don't think you're necessarily wanting to, maybe you are, but you're thinking and feeling as though there's some type of fakeness happening within this. Like there's some type of false what am I trying to say, Spirit? Let's get to the point. There's some type of like lies going on, right? There's some type of backstabbing going on. There's something going on, right? And that's what's causing your unhappiness. There's something going on that is not true, genuine love going on behind your back within this connection that you've been so invested in. And this Page of Pentacles is you trying to figure out what the fuck it is. I think this Nine of Swords is you seeing what the fuck it is. And what happens after this Two of Cups is the Chariot in reverse. So you're done with that shit. You're done moving forward with it, right? You don't see the point anymore, because now you see that all of the breadcrumbs that they were leaving you, now you're understanding where this source of why things were feeling off, why you might have been divinely guided to look deeper into it, right? With this Judgment and the Nine of Wands, to understand yourself more, to understand your situation more, why it wasn't something that you could just kind of look past, right? I feel like with this Magician, you're getting to the bottom of it. You're figuring out what the fuck it was. Why is there this sense of like you're something that you're so deeply invested in being fake with you, right? And you get to the bottom of it, and once you find out, you're done. You're done. I'm not gonna say you're done with them, but you're done giving of yourself how you were, like to the degree at which you were. You're done doing that, right? At the very least. But I think you're done, because we got the Four of Swords to end your spread, and this is you just taking yourself out of the situation, out of whatever is stressing you out of whatever is causing this Nine of Swords, which is the connection, and just focusing on you, doing whatever you got to do to heal from it, and just choosing yourself. And with the Magician here, it tells me that it's like you're definitely manifesting. You're choosing to create and be a part of a reality that is, you're choosing to be a part of a reality that is of your creation, right? And you were under the impression that this Two of Cups, this relationship that you invested so much of yourself in, you thought that you were a part of a reality that was of your creation, that was of your doing, that was of like an equal understanding that like this is the reality that we are creating, this energetic contract. But you came to find out that that was not necessarily the truth with this Five of Swords. And that's what has you now going in your own way, healing whatever you need to heal. And possibly, definitely feeling whatever you need to feel. But I don't know. I feel like you're coming to this like understanding that this connection was really just, it was rooted in one or the other's pride, ego, codependency, right? They were going to do whatever they were going to do and keep you around just for this blanket of security, blanket of comfort, whatever. Like it was not really genuine. But we got the King of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles reversed. Could have been a third party situation, right? But regardless, it's that you were trying to manifest this end goal, this family type of dream, type of goal, and you came to this understanding that these people don't deserve to be built with, or these people, I shouldn't be saying people, but I'm saying people, so it's like, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. So beautiful. But you came to this understanding that it's like, this dynamic, this situation does not deserve your genuine efforts and energy. That you're like, dude, you Libra, the way that you manifest, the way that you can make things happen for you in your reality, the way that you show up for yourself in your reality is powerful. And that's why they were stringing you along, keeping you around, right? That's that blanket of security, because they see you for who you are, Libra. They see you. And they were not willing to give that up. They wanted to, what's the saying? Have their cake and eat it too. I don't know. You guys know what I'm trying to say? Like, they wanted all and more. That's not what they were. Their actions did not deserve all and more, though. And you're done. You're done building with these people, right? You're done giving them King of Pentacles energy just to be returned with fucking Five of Swords, like deceit, deception. I don't know. Then we have the Nine of Wands and the Emperor reverse, right? You're seeing exactly where, reflecting on where you went wrong in the situation and where they went wrong, and you're seeing where boundaries were crossed, where the relationship was not respected, right? Because this, at the end of the day, that's what's causing the Sun in reverse to start your pre-spread. Like, that is what's causing the Devil at the end of your pre-spread, is where people were not respecting each other, living up to their end or fulfilling their end of the energetic contract, where people were being manipulative with the Emperor in reverse. Like, there's a strong manipulative energy here with the Devil in your reading, and now the Emperor in reverse, and the Five of Swords in the center. And for the Two of Cups to be in the center of your spread is like, that's what was being manipulated. There's some sense of this connection being manipulated by someone or another, right? By you or them. Now we have the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Look, what you thought you were going to get with them, and the Devil in reverse, what you thought you were going to get with them, you were not. This is you understanding that you weren't going to get it. That was not possible with them. This happy family, this happy ever after with this connection specifically was not possible because of their lack of effort, because of their lack of authenticity with you, right? Because of their lack of truth with you, Libra. Oh, but you know that, right? And that's why you stop with this Chariot in reverse, and that's why you're healing, and that's why you're choosing to heal yourself and kind of understand the situation on a deeper level. But that doesn't mean it hurts any less to come to these realizations that what you invested, what you were giving of yourself to the situation, was not being returned, was not going to be returned. That's a very painful understanding to come to, potentially even because there may or may not have been a third party involved. We got the Five of Wands reverse, right? The Hangman. You're just choosing to unplug from the situation. Like, once you see it for what it is, or for whatever you perceive it to be, you know, why you're unhappy, or why you're not, I'm not saying you're unhappy, but why this connection doesn't feel like you are getting out of it what you're putting into it, right? You're unplugging from it. You're unplugging from the drama. You're choosing a more peaceful way of life with the Nine of Pentacles. And then they got another Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords, because you just dealt with too much fucking bullshit, right? Within this connection. Something that's supposed to be, I don't know, equal give and take. Something that's supposed to be beautiful in that sense. Like, something that you thought that you were on the same page, right? And that's what kind of just has you needing to take time away and heal. Because this Nine of Swords, like, this realization, it's setting in for you of what it is, what this is, this dynamic. Empress, come on, Libra, that's you. Page of Swords. But that setting in for what it is, it does a number on you, or it may do a number on you in regards to just your emotional state of being, your emotional well-being, because I don't think you expected it. I don't think this was like, this is Five of Swords, this is sabotage, this is out of the blue where you're kind of finding this out, you know, where you're feeling this and experiencing this. But you had to, look, this shit jumped on the Four of Swords. Center of your reading, Justice in reverse. I knew it. Damn. Good job, Libra. All right, clarifying the Page of Pentacles, we have the Justice in reverse. So remember, this was you trying to figure out why you're feeling what you're feeling, why the situation is what it is. it is very clear now why you're trying to get to the bottom of it, right? It is very, very clear now. Because you're so justice, for those that don't understand tarot on a, a very like a deep level, is like justice is the card of Libra for the major arcana. So when you show up in your reading, when justice pops out in a Libra reading, I see it as how Libra's feeling, right? If justice comes out upright, Libra's feeling pretty good about themselves, the situation. If justice comes out in reverse, Libra's feeling a little bit off. Something's not right, right? Something could be better. Something could be fixed, tweaked, revised, improved. With the Page of Pentacles and the Justice in reverse, it tells me, like what we said earlier too, why your sun is in reverse and why judgment is here, why you're getting to the bottom of things, we're trying to understand things. You're trying to deepen your knowledge about the situation because you know you're being disrespected, you know you're being wronged. There's this intuitive sense and feel that like there's this feel, right, about, or there's this knowing within this connection that you feel inside of you that you are being done wrong, that you are not being what's the word, requited, that your love is not being requited. I think that's the word, like reciprocated in the same ways, and you're not enjoying that, right? And once you get to the bottom of it, because you do, we have the Nine of Swords and the King of Pentacles reversed. That's what has you so hurt, because you were investing so much of yourself in it, your genuine self, maybe even, spending your money, like your time, affection, the things that it takes to build a kingdom, a happy ever after, the things that it takes to build a true healthy relationship. You're seeing now that you were giving of, it was not requited. It was not being returned to you, right? That shit breaks your heart. It keeps you up at night. Possibly with that third party situation, like it could be something like that. It's just, you're seeing now that all of your efforts and energy were not necessarily, I'm not gonna say that. All of your efforts and energy were not returned the way that you thought they were being returned, right? And with your overall energy being the Magician, it's like, you're not lying to yourself about any of this, right? You're keeping it real with yourself, because your joy, your happiness, the ways in which you take care, like the things that make you happy, like that's what's on the line here. That's why you're trying to get to the bottom of shit, and that's why you care so much about this energy not being reciprocated. Why this this feeling of sabotage, like that's why it's so important to you, because your happiness, the way in which you show up for yourself in your life is on the line. Like, I understand that. With the Two of Cups being clarified by the Hierophant, it's that, look, this could have been even a marriage that you were in, right? This could have been like a deep soul connection that you've had with somebody for a while, or you just had very clear boundaries, clear like this is okay, this is not okay, right? And that's why this Five of Swords hurts so, or is kind of not the most comfortable or most easy releasing of the connection, right? Because you thought this connection had very clear, this energetic contract had very clear boundaries, right? You thought. But with the next cards coming out, like, this was something that you were down to like put your time, like everything into, right? With the Hierophant here, this is something that you were ready to be invested for a long time. But the next card's coming out is the Chariot reverse and the Emperor, right? You see what you see, you feel what you feel, you understand what you understand now, and you're done allowing the disrespect to happen to yourself, right? You're putting your foot down in honor of you, in power of you, done dealing with their bullshit, their deceptive ways, their the little games that they're playing with you and your emotions, just to keep you around so they can keep benefiting off of your manifestations, the way that you manifest, right? You're done moving forward with that because you're ready now. And it's not even that you weren't ready before to respect yourself. It's just that you were not aware. You weren't aware of what was happening. you coming into awareness, it's like you're not, you're just done. You're fed up, right? Because you don't deserve that, and you know that, right? Now we have the Four Swords and the Four Pentacles. Look, you're putting a lot of walls up, Libra. I'm not gonna say that's the best thing to do, but with what happened in your situation, it looks like this is a very understandable energy to go into, right? After somebody wrongs you, you kind of step away, go away for a little bit, and just heal yourself, right? You just protect your energy at all costs because you're untrusting, right? Especially when you're manifesting, you're trying to manifest the life of your dreams, the relationship of your dreams, the like, and just to be met with the energy that you were met with. And the Five of Swords, there's 3 people in this card too, so it's like, and the Devil, there's 3 people in this card, but one of them's the devil, right? So I don't know. It's understandable that you're like cutting off access to your energy. It's not so easy to get access to your energy nowadays because you dealt with some bullshit. But that's not to say it's healthy to stay in that, right? On the split, King of Swords reverse. So somebody was just being, look, 7 of Wands, 8 of Cups reverse. Somebody was lying to you, but telling you exactly what you wanted to hear, right? In order to keep you confused about whether you should believe them or not, or whether you should stay or go. But you stood up for yourself, and you were going to fight to the very end to get to the bottom of this lie, or to get to the truth of this situation, to understand why you were unhappy. Because at first you didn't. Not the world here, I feel like you really just completed some type of cycle that you were meant to go through, right? I think you definitely, 2 of Pentacles, and the King of Swords reverse again, the 5 of Cups reverse, Page of Cups reverse, 3 of Pentacles reverse. Okay, you were definitely being met with a bitch ass energy, Libra. You're being met with some fake shit, right? If I'm in a 2 of Cups type of relationship connection, inspiration, then I'm expecting everything I'm giving to it, right? I'm expecting that right back. You're not about to. That's not to say every day is gonna be like, oh, if I do this for you, you do this for me. No, I'm just saying, like, if we have this agreement of love and honesty, then that needs to be honored and valued at all times. Like, you can't take no days off from fucking that agreement. That is very important. Okay, Spirit, it's an important part of a connection. Look, we got destruction and deliverance. Deliverance is in the center. Integrity, yeah, okay. And knowledge, Libra. I think shit about to get real. Denial under that, prosperity. Look, you maybe you didn't want to see the truth. Maybe you knew exactly what was going on. Maybe you knew why you were unhappy deep down, but you just wanted proof, right? Maybe intuitively you knew that this person was not, reciprocating energy in the ways that they should have been. Maybe you knew, but you didn't want to see it. You didn't want to believe it until you had the proof, right? Because this is something that you loved, and you invested a lot of your time, energy, efforts into it, right? It's something that made you really happy. So maybe you were a bit naive at first, or choosing to be at that, right? But you got, because we got denial here. But then we got knowledge and prosperity. And so once you kind of just accept it for what it is, once you see the truth for what it is, or do whatever research you needed to do, you accept it. And then because you do, and you release them, or you just make things clear about what is okay, what is not okay, even though they should have known that already. Because I don't know how your situation's going for you, Libra. I don't know if you kept them around or not, but I'd be surprised if you did. But once you just like let them know that you know, prosperity comes in, new beginnings come in, whether it's within this connection and it's all going to be different now, or whether the destruction of it is going to kind of give you an opportunity to be renewed. First card out, we have destruction. This deck goes alphabetically, so every time I'm flipping through this book, I'm just like saying the alphabet in my head, just so you know. Keep missing it. Libra, if you haven't yet, please like this video. All right. Destruction, chaos, oh so near. Don't let change instill a fear. Stand strong and watch the old decay. A new dawn welcomes you. Hooray. All right. Turmoil, upheaval, disorder, and confusion have been your have been your companions for a while. So don't be alarmed when Kali, the destroyer, enters your life, for she has appeared for good reason. Something is about to end for you. And as you look through the eyes of Kali, the illusory, self-centered view of your reality adjusts. For she brings death to the ego. Kali has orchestrated all that has been occurring for you lately and affirms that in order to bring in something new, the old must be destroyed. Kali urges you to let go as you allow yourself to accept the end of certain situations or relationships. When you understand the cycle of life, of birth, death, and rebirth, the fear of change shall be no more. Change is simply a transition that is needed to escalate you further. As you allow Kali to safely escort you through any chaos and destruction, you can be assured that this ending is just the beginning. I told you something was changing, ending. Don't give up, keep going. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Everything happens for a reason. Release the old so the new can enter in. Walk away from harsh energies. A new relationship is waiting in the wings. Remember that everything is divinely timed. I want to put this down and just speak. I'm gonna just keep going. That spoke for itself, right? Everything we just talked about, Libra, it spoke for itself. Something's ending and something new is beginning, and there is new out there for you. Oya, deliverance in the center of your reading. Death, destruction, woe, and loss, deep despair among chaos. Withstand the storm to be free. Deliverance is liberty. Turbulent, unsettling times reach a climax, heralding the end of something major in your life that can no longer avoid, that you can no longer avoid. Take Oya's hand now as she blows it all asunder, scattering the debris of the past far and wide. Oya will ensure no hint of the difficulties remain and lead you through this time of death and chaos to something new. Deliverance is her gift when you face death in all its forms, for without death the cycle of life would cease to exist. We would cease to be, and all that you have yet to experience would not have the space nor opportunity to manifest itself. This African goddess of old is to be welcomed and treasured, as her presence now is the stimulus you need to move forward in your life. Trying to take on this immense force of nature or fight against it will prove your undoing. Learn this lesson now, and what awaits will make it all worthwhile. A house move further afield is likely. Let go of old patterns and behaviors. A job is coming to an end. A death changes your outlook. End an unhealthy relationship. A birth in the family is announced. Take a last-minute holiday to somewhere unfamiliar. Don't be afraid to ask for help. And then we have integrity. I mean, that was literally just seemed like the same fucking thing as the card before it, right? Shit is changing in your life. Shit is really changing. I'm surprised the tower didn't come out. The devil reverse. Queen of Pentacles reverse. No tower. But I'm surprised because this is big tower energy. A lot of change, a lot of death. Transformation, not death. Could be death though. But a lot of change is happening in your life, right? You come into the acceptance that you can't control it, right? Life is more powerful than you. The way that life happens is far beyond us, and you just got to roll with the punches and adjust as you go. Integrity. Critics hear a bunch of lies. Do not listen, do not reply. Principles now point the way. Integral truth will save the day. So you seem to have lost yourself within the dark of the woods and can no longer see the light. Between criticizing yourself and others, you have lost sight of your integrity as you fight to survive in what you perceive to be a competitive world. Your inner critic is doing a great job of destroying what little hope you have left. You feel you are under so much pressure to get things done. The niggling voice of self-criticism. frustration, and disapproval is slowly but surely eating away at you. You need to remember that there's nothing good or bad, right or wrong, through the eyes of Artemisia. Remember, this type of thinking that causes it's this type of thinking that causes problems. Artemisia holds a light in the darkness so you can see your way out of the woods to a place of integrity. Here she will ensure that you remain in a place of honesty, truth, and ethics as integrity leads the way. Replace your critical thoughts with positive statements. Don't just accept the first offer. Use your integrity when making decisions. Speak in a loving and supporting way to yourself. You are your own worst critic. See beauty in everything around you. Spend time by a stream or river. Just be real with yourself about what it is, when it is, right? When you see yourself, I love you too. When when you see what the fuck this situation is, no matter how much you have of yourself invested in it, if it's doing you wrong, if it's doing what the cards are saying they're doing, right? If it's making you feel like that, if it is just robbing you of your joy, Libra, then you gotta be real with yourself, you know? Have that integrity for yourself, that respect for yourself, because you're the only one being affected. Them doing you dirty and this and that is not gonna affect the person next to you, right? Or your mom or your kid or anything. Like, it's gonna affect you at the end of the day. And you're the one that has to feel that. So be real with yourself if they're making you feel bad, so that you can remove yourself or, adjust the situation as you see fit. We got knowledge as your overall card. This one feels more important. I don't know why. Study, learn, absorb each word. Remember, first card out, the Page of Pentacles. Study, learn, observe, understand. All right. Study, learn, absorb each word. Remember facts. Senses stirred. Trust and share your knowledge wide. Sense the teacher deep inside. A little knowledge can be a dangerous thing if not supported by wisdom. Your longevity of studying makes you the real deal. But are you... Fuck, I'm gonna restart because my brain is not reading this right. A little knowledge can be a dangerous thing if not supported by wisdom. Your longevity of studying makes you the real deal. But are your teachers all they profess to be? Do you place trust in the knowledge you hold, or do you follow someone else's teachings? Pythia reminds you to seek answers directly from the source and not to rely too heavily on others. She will grant you access to a higher knowledge and the teachings of the wise ones who have walked before. In the center of your reading, over the Two of Cups, we have the wise one. And that's the Hierophant in like normal tarot, but the truth, right? The truth about this connection. Trust it from the source. Yourself. This deep inner knowing that something is off, that something is the cause of your injustice. Like, Libra, don't let them deceive you, lie to you, nothing, because You may recognize these ancient ones as they visit you in the dream time and ask that you trust your intuition. True knowledge comes from within. Yes, fuck yeah. From years of studying and a dedication of higher source, or from years of studying and a dedication to a higher source of learning. Will you be poisoned by the forked-tongued words of others, or will you have the courage to share that which you truly know? Time to become the oracle and to let others hear your insightful counsel that is inspired by the goddess herself. Investigate a teacher's credentials and experience before signing up. Studying will open up new opportunities. Stop relying on others to give you the answers. Deep within, you already know. Be open to receiving esoteric information. You have a natural ability to teach. Understand the situation for what it is. Get to the bottom of it. Understand it fully, because it seems as though this is something that you want to be a part of, right? It's something that you genuinely have given a lot of yourself to. So don't just make any rash decisions when it comes to it. If you think something bad is going on, like, try to understand that feeling more. Why do you think that? Why do you feel that? If you think, whatever, like, just trust yourself. Desperation. Whew, someone's gonna be trying to hold on, Libra. Someone's gonna be trying to hold on. We got deception and drama. They're gonna do everything they can in equality, but obviously Their version of equality and your version of equality mean different things, Libra. So take care of yourself. 44. Well, I'm gonna wait till this gets to 44:11. Libra, I'm so happy to be here reading your energy. Thank you guys for being here. Like the video if you have not liked it yet. Wait, no, 45. 45. Yeah, fuck it. 18 viewers, 18 likes. I like that. I remember when I was 18 years old. Wasn't that a time? Wasn't that a time to be alive? Libra, thank you for allowing me to tap into your energy. Keep manifesting the life of your dreams because you know what the fuck you deserve. You know who the fuck you are, and you know what the fuck you trying to achieve. So go get it, right? I love you too. Libra, don't let anybody make you feel less than yourself. Oh, 45, I love you, bye.